Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Winthrop versus Virginia Tech. While Virginia Tech enters this matchup as favorites, laying more than 2 possessions with the Hokies feels ambitious given their modest season expectations and current KenPom ranking of 96th. Although Tech has managed wins over both of their early opponents by more than 7.5 points, this game presents a tougher test. Winthrop, with a potent offense, could keep this one close and even challenge for an upset. Winthrop has dominated in their initial matchups, averaging 103.5 points per game, ranking 12th nationally, and pulling down 57.5 rebounds per game, 4th overall. Given these stats, backing the Eagles to cover at plus 7.5 points looks promising. Prediction: Winthrop Eagles plus 7.5 points. While KenPom ratings offer useful insights, the raw numbers tell another story. Winthrop's pace ranks 17th nationally, with an average of 81.4 possessions per game, fueling their impressive 103.5-point scoring average. This aggressive offense could put significant pressure on Virginia Tech's defense, which last season ranked 92nd in adjusted defensive efficiency, allowing 101.7 points per 100 possessions. With both offenses surpassing 82 points in each of their first 2 games, this has the makings of a high-scoring, fast-paced contest. Betting on the over looks appealing. Prediction: over 153.5 points. Yale versus Purdue. The Purdue Boilermakers, ranked 14th nationally, come into this game with significant momentum, while the Yale Bulldogs have already suffered an early loss. Initially opening as a 17.5-point favorite, Purdue now stands at minus 16.5, giving a slight edge for those backing the Boilermakers. Purdue's strong chemistry and talent are evident, with Fletcher Loyer leading a roster capable of excelling even without standout center Zach Edey. Though Yale's John Palakidis is a solid Ivy League talent, the Bulldogs face a considerable step-up in competition here. Prediction: Purdue Boilermakers minus 16.5. The total points for this game initially opened at 147.5, but has since moved down to 146.5, adding value for those interested in the over. Both teams are proficient at ball movement, with Yale averaging 16.0 assists per game and Purdue leading with 21.5 assists. Each squad is also shooting over 40% from beyond the arc and averaging above 80 points per game. This combination of high-percentage shooting and efficient passing suggests a fast-paced, high-scoring game. Prediction: over 146.5 total points. UNC Greensboro versus SMU. In their first-ever matchup, UNC Greensboro and SMU bring contrasting styles and early-season performances to the court. SMU, despite significant roster turnover and a new head coach, has shown remarkable cohesion in their opening games. The Mustangs' offense has been especially potent, averaging wins by 31.5 points across their first 2 outings. UNC Greensboro, meanwhile, managed a decent performance in their opener, but showed inconsistency, including a crucial 6-minute scoreless stretch in the second half, something SMU's athletic squad is primed to capitalize on. With a more seasoned rotation and depth, the Mustangs are in a favorable position to control the pace. Prediction: SMU to cover the spread. Both teams have also consistently hit the over so far this season. UNC Greensboro showcased impressive 3-point shooting early in their opener, putting up 73 points despite a second-half lull. If they maintain offensive intensity, they should add significantly to the scoreboard. SMU's offense has been among the most prolific in early season play, scoring at least 96 points in each of their games with impressive 53.5% shooting accuracy, thanks to their balanced depth and rotation. This game's fast pace and high-efficiency scoring potential suggest another high total. Prediction: over 150 points. Central Michigan, CMU, versus Marquette. The Central Michigan Chippewas kick off this matchup with momentum from last season's finish and high hopes for a strong showing in the MAC. They're looking to build on that form this year, and through 2 games, They've shown they can compete in close contests. CMU sits at 1-1 after 2 nail-biters, including a narrow 4-point victory and a 1-point loss. With an average of 73 points per game on a solid 49% field goal shooting, the Chippewas have demonstrated efficiency on offense and will look to keep that up. However, facing Marquette, one of the nation's top programs, will be a major challenge. Marquette comes into this matchup with a perfect 2-0 record, having dominated their first 2 games at home. The Golden Eagles have been impressive on both ends, putting up an average of 92 points per game, despite a somewhat modest 32% shooting from beyond the arc, a testament to their strength in other areas like ball movement and inside scoring. Marquette's high-powered offense has helped them make a statement early, even against solid opponents. The Golden Eagles' depth and chemistry are clear as they effectively spread the scoring load among their roster. This team is balanced and disciplined, boasting a mix of veterans and talented younger players who keep the offense flowing and apply steady defensive pressure. Their style has enabled them to control games, often leading to substantial leads early on. This is a team that knows how to capitalize on any slip-ups, which could be an issue for Central Michigan, who, despite showing resilience, may lack the firepower to keep pace if Marquette gets into a rhythm. When these 2 teams met last in 2022, Marquette cruised to a 97-73 win. Given how they've started the season, a similar outcome seems likely, especially considering that the Golden Eagles have looked comfortable handling teams of CMU's caliber. Marquette's ranking as the 18th best program nationally isn't just based on potential, but also on their ability to consistently perform at a high level. They've shown that they don't rely on just one player. Instead, they thrive on versatility and a strong rotation that keeps opponents on their toes. Central Michigan, though capable, may struggle to find the defensive answers to counter Marquette's depth, athleticism, and offensive precision. Prediction: Marquette minus 27.5 points. This game is likely to be high-scoring, as both teams have shown a propensity to push the pace early in the season. Each team has hit the over in their first 2 games, and both have offenses that can pile on points when they get hot. For Central Michigan, the offense has produced an average of 73 points while allowing 71 points per game, which suggests their games tend to be competitive but also allow for significant scoring. Marquette, on the other hand, is averaging an impressive 92 points per game, ranking them among the top 50 scoring teams nationally. This offensive success comes not just from shooting, but also from Marquette's ability to control the tempo and exploit matchups. In terms of style, CMU will have to bring a strong offensive game to keep up, but they'll also need a lock-in on defense, a tall task against Marquette's offensive depth. Expect the Golden Eagles to push the pace and potentially run up the score if CMU struggles to contain their attack. Both teams' reliance on offense early in the season suggests a faster pace and a higher point total, making the over a solid play. Prediction: over 145.5 points. In summary, Marquette's experience, skill, and depth make them heavy favorites to cover a minus 27.5 spread against a Central Michigan team still finding its footing. The game should feature plenty of scoring, with both teams hitting the over consistently to start the season. If Marquette's offense performs as expected, we could see a score that not only covers the spread, but also pushes well past the point total, showcasing why they're one of the nation's top programs.